And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1 picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there. Third and long for him here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Andre Cisco. And the Steelers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Clean slate this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. It's Connor again. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle. Third down, Connor gets it. Tried to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
They'll go, Connor. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Right back to Connor. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. A give right side to Connor. Jukes away from one. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
First give of the game here to the rookie out of UCF. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 2. And the Steelers first down. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Trying to run it in, Connor. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Penix here from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Michael Penix Jr., the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They send the tight end in motion left. First down, Williams. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Williams from the gun. Has a man, it's Scott. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd. They kick the running back in motion. Williams to throw on 3rd. And that's got it, left side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he's brought down at the line. Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, Penix lost it. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. Play not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. Velus Jones deep to receive for the Bears. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup. brings up
Third down. Here's Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Trenton Gill out there again to punt this away. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Takes it in at the 26. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Steelers' offense headed out. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Play action, here's Penix. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
a 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it 2nd and 4. To the air with Penix. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Penix on the sneak. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. And that played good enough for a first.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Connor on the inside gear. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3.
At the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, a run with Connor. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run the counter to Connor. And he comes through big here, 9 yards. It's 2nd down. Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Here's Harvey running from the zone read. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He dodged the tackle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll take this at the 10. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Williams off the play fake. That's to his back, Roshan Johnson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 35-yard line.
Williams going to run with it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Now here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Williams hit, and that ball's out. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. Trenton Gill on the punt. And this kick is going to come from inside his own 40. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Steelers and running back James Conner headed back to the field. And with where that punt stuck him, Brock, this is going to be tough to repeat the touchdown from their last drive. Penix now on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So it's second down coming up. From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Third down, it's Penix. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he makes a fair catch well short of midfield. The Bears about set for their next possession. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. First down throw by Williams. They find Johnson out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Johnson up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
All right, here we go. Second down. Williams to throw. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On 4th down, it's Williams. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ready to start this drive with Connor. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Connor. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's good for a couple of yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Penix working from the gun. Same guy, Wilson again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. We've set it downs from 37. Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. And again, it's Penix. And after all that time, still nowhere to throw it, and they bring him down. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. We are back, and our blankets of rain have not let up. We've got a drenched field out there. Gonna be an interesting second half here. Calvin Austin on the return. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Penix here from the gun. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
To the air on 3rd and long. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Boswell to add the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Williams to throw on first. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's tackled for a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Williams. Jump off caught by his back. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Williams again. That finds Kmet downfield. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that game was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
A gain of a yard brings up
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Williams throwing on 4th. Got his man. Watkins has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Working from the gun, Williams. And they take this in for the score. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Connor gets it again. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Good for us Steelers. First down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Steeler first down.
It's Connor again. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Harvey. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. From the shotgun, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And that couldn't have hit any better. That took the perfect bounce and went out of bounds at the 1. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And if they want to repeat of their last drive, they're really going to have to earn it. This would have to go the entire length of the field. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Mark down at his own 3-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they're going to take over with a 1st and goal here. Recover the fumble, and now a great chance to make their opponents pay.
I think the phrase, Kate, blood in the water, comes to mind in this spot. There was a chance to get aggressive and attack them being backed up close to the end zone. Can't imagine that decision paying off in a better fashion than that.
The Steelers and running back James Conner headed back to the field. They're sure to be appreciative of this as they start out 1st and goal from the 4. A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. Connor here from the gun. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
At the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Connor again. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. It's a James Conner touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Williams on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
To throw, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Travis.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'd make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Hauled in left side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offense to the line. This is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Right back to Connor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Boswell able to knock it through. And they're able to convert despite that errant snap.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Starting at the 10. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal Got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that. Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Bears first down.
First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Second down now, they need 7. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Off the play fake, Williams. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bears.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. This into the hands of Luke Lachey. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first. Williams to throw on third. It's on target to Moore. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Williams to throw on first. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Williams. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. First down, Williams to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Tight end going in motion here.
Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Turning to Jacobs on third. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Connor gets it here to begin the drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Chicago.